Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about making your own kefir drink, and I'm going to do a water kefir drink because that is my favorite. So growing your own probiotics is not just about crunchy vegetables and sauerkraut and all of that stuff. You can also make a drink, and if you are really impatient, like I am I guess, then this is maybe the thing for you. Also, if you are short on time, you could just drink a little glass of water kefir and you'll get some probiotics into your body. Water kefir is different from milk kefir. So I'm making water kefir, and that's a different type of grains. You've got a kefir grain that is basically fed on sugar and water that is made for the water kefir. You could also use coconut water with that. Or you have the milk kefir grains where you grow more sort of yogurty types, or you grow them in cow's milk. So kefir grains are little organisms that you really need to take care of a little bit. They are sturdy to some extent, but they also need tender loving care for sure. So when I grow them, they grow continuously. So it takes 48 hours. And then your drink is ready, and then you do the next batch and the next batch. But say you want to go on holiday or you don't want to do it for a while, what you can do is to make the concoction with all the stuff, the raisins, the sugar, and then the water, and then put that in the fridge, and that will hold. So basically it is fermenting, but it's slowed down mega. So it goes much slower. So that's how you can keep your grains healthy when you go away or you don't want to do it for a long time. So it comes through the post in a little plastic bag like this, and you want to do it as soon as you get this bag. So you know, I can tell you where I get mine, which is Happy Kombucha, but you know, if you live in another country, take a producer that is close to you, because you want them in the post for as short a time as possible. So as soon as you get it, what I do the first time is, I'm not going to drink this one, I'm just going to basically feed it. So if you can't do it straight away when you get it in your post, pop it straight into the fridge and do it the following day. But do it as soon as you can, because they are little hungry little bacteria in here, and it smells a little bit sort of fermented, a little bit alcohol type, and that is the smell you're after. And put them all in. I'm going to put in sugar. I'm using ordinary caster sugar, organic, and this is about 70 grams. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yes. And a couple of raisins. These have not been treated, they're just completely natural. So in with those. And then I'm going to use Brita filtered water, and normally I do 750 milliliters sort of, but because it's the first ferment and they really need feeding, I'm going to put in only half a liter. When you get them, you just follow the instructions. And let's just blend it a little bit like so. For this ferment, you don't have to put a lid on like you do the ferments that we do with vegetables. They ferment like this, but I like to use a lid, but it doesn't have to be completely airtight. So I use these Kilner jars. They are for home preserving, and they have this sort of lid that is open like that. Again, I'm just protecting it against ants and little creepy crawlies or dust or whatever, but it doesn't have to be airtight. And now I'm going to put that aside for a while and let it ferment, let the little grains be fed. Okay, so this has been fermenting for 48 hours, and I have already opened it so it won't fizz, but it is quite fizzy. Don't know if you can see that, but I think I can go straight into fermenting this water kefir exactly the way I want it. And then for your next batch, you need the sugar. It's about 1/3 of a cup of sugar. I use ordinary sugar, organic. You could use brown sugar, coconut sugar. You cannot use any of the fake sugars or stevia. That won't work because the little grains need feeding and I like sugar. A tablespoon of dried fruit without sulfites in. Also, I like a piece of ginger because it tastes so nice, and I peeled it. And then half a lemon. I'm going in straight in with it. Then I'm taking my old ones that has now fermented for 2 days. You can see the little raisins have popped up and they're full and blown up. These little ones, they are not with any metal on. I think I got these for like £1 or something at, what's it called? That Wilco, I think it was. And then in this one, I'm just pouring everything that I will then just put straight in the fridge, and it will be ready to drink after it's cold. I don't like to drink it warm. So I will discard of this. And here you can see the grains, the kefir grains now coming out. And then I'll remove the little raisins. And if you get too much of the grains, you might want to, maybe put it in the freezer or give to friends, because you don't want too much of the grains, and they do multiply, especially if they're happy. We're going to put the lid on this, and it's going straight in the fridge. And I take my Brita filtered water and just fill it up. It should be sort of up to there. That is about 750 ml. And then I take my grains and carefully put them in there. With a wooden spoon, I just mix it up. You could do this, of course, before, so the water and the sugar is already mixed up, but I've never had any problems doing it this way. The lid on, and then it goes on the shelf for 48 hours, and then we got our brew ready to roll. So how much should you drink? Well, if you're super sensitive and not used to fermented foods and drinks, then some people start with a little bit, like a tablespoon a day actually, and work themselves up. Start small and go all the way, maybe to a glass a day. Some people take 3 glasses a day. I normally do 1, maybe 2 a day, and not just from nothing to 3 a day, but work yourself up. Every 3 days you could take a little bit more, so you don't just shock your body with loads of healthy bacteria. You could also put your grains in the freezer, but it might take quite a long time for them to sort of wake up, so you might have to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 batches before they are back to their normal healthy self. But it will probably get there. We just have to be a bit more patient on that one. But if you're just away for 7 days, just do a batch, put it in the fridge, leave it there, and then when you come back, just discard of that and then do a new one, and they should be healthy and lovely. So I have 3 of these Kilner things. This one's brewing right now. This one is to start a new brew. I always have one free, and then this one, been in my fridge. That's where I keep it. I just put it there because I wanted to show you that I have 3 of these. And this is ready to drink. I like it super cold, maybe with crushed ice. It's really nice. Oh, it's so nice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos, and I will come back with a few sort of more flavoured water kefir drinks. I have quite a few that I really love. Like this, with just the ginger and the lemon, it is so refreshing and lovely. But you can do other things with it as well. So I will show you a few of those little recipes I've got in the next coming weeks. So I hope you're coming back, and cheers!